Hello, my name is Akin Alimobolo. I'm currently a DBA student at the University of the Incarnate Word, San Antonio, Texas. My research topic is the impact of generative AI on workforce transformation in the business and finance sector. The research would focus on the impact of generative AI on the future workforce, specifically within business and finance sector. No doubt about it, generative AI is reshaping the business and finance sectors. The rise of AI and machine language technology is automating routine, rule-based tasks, making specific job roles redundant. This shift necessitates a focus on hiring personnel with new age skills who can independently solve complex problems and make content-specific judgment. Research objective. This research would address the key question, including how generative AI is implemented and utilized within the business and finance sector. What potential opportunity does generative AI present for increased efficiency, productivity, and innovation? What are the generative AI significant challenges, including job displacement, ethical concern, and risk and security risk? What strategy can businesses and finance institutions employ to adapt their workforce to a generative AI driven environment? What skills and training programs are required to equip the workforce for future work with generative AI? And how can organizations ensure ethical and responsible implementation of generative AI and mitigate any potential biases and risk? These are the things that the objective and the research that this research will focus on. Research methodology. This research will focus on two methodology approach. The first one is going to be qualitative methodology, and the second one will be quantitative methodology. For qualitative methodology, we will include a semi-structured interviews. Interviews will be conducted with key informants from diverse roles within business and finance organizations, such as CEO, CIO, HR managers. The samples will be purposefully selected to represent a range of organizational size, sectors, and level of generative AI adoption. For the quantitative methodology, we will include surveys. A quantitative survey will be administered to a large sample of employees across various organizations in the business and finance sector. The survey will use validated scale to measure perceptions and attitude towards generative AI, its impact on their jobs, training needs, and job satisfaction. Research framework. This research will utilize a modified version of the technology organization environment called TOE framework and will be adapted to the contents of Gen AI and workforce transformation. The TOE framework would include technological factors. This involves the specific capabilities of Gen AI technologies, their maturity level, and the ease of implementation within the business and finance sector. This research also will utilize the skill-based technological change called SBTC framework to analyze the relationship between AI, displacement risk, the digital skills, and labor market outcome. Skill-based technological change refers to a situation where technological advancements have a disproportionate impact on workers of various skills level. Research findings. During this research, we know that the integration of AI tools into the workplace is increasingly valued, prompting workers to update their skill set to include generative AI capabilities. Management, as a result, must strategically invest in AI training to help employees prepare and bridge potential skill gaps. The following findings were identified in our research. The first thing was we see a lot of automations of tasks, and this lead to improved efficiency. We also see job displacement and job creations. In some areas, jobs were displaced, in other areas, jobs were created. We see need for AI management. We see need for data analysis and cybersecurity. And most importantly, we saw the need during our research for upskilling and reskilling of the employees. Research implications. AI is becoming an essential tool for professionals, especially in business. Its ability to quickly and accurately analyze vast amount of data, enhancing decision making by providing valuable insight. It's critical. We've seen that implication in our research. We also see some other implication as as relates to the need for ethical AI implementation, addressing biases, transparency, and accountability, strategic investment in AI training, and impact on organizational structures and management practice. Risk management and ethical considerations. Risk management include addressing potential data security breaches through secure data handling protocols. It also involves mitigating biases in AI system by employing strategy to reduce bias in algorithm and data sets. Ethical considerations start with understanding what ethics is. Ethics is defined as a well-founded standard of right and wrong that prescribe what humans should do, typically concerning right, obligation, and societal benefit, fairness, and specific virtues. This definition applies to both human and machine behavior. Key ethical considerations include informed consent, obtaining informed consent from all participants in surveys and interviews, ensuring compliance with data protection regulations. Transparency is another one, being open about the research aims, method, and potential implications. Finally, beneficency should not be overlooked. Conducting the research in a way that maximizes the benefit and minimize the potential harm to participants and societies. Considering all these factors ensure that transparency and accountability therefore provide proper governance. In conclusion, this research aims to explore specific strategies for upskilling and reskilling, identifying ethical and regulatory challenges, and recommendations for businesses to navigate this evolving landscape. This research is significant because it can provide valuable insight and practical recommendations for businesses and individuals navigating the future of work as shaped by generative AI. Thank you.